Years old, and I'm situated presently in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I have been vegan now for almost 10 years. I have 3 children. I have 2 grandchildren, and we are here to learn about veganism. A lot of people don't realize yet, but being vegan is actually healthy for you. Yeah, who knew, right? Plants have protein. So thanks for being here. Guys, look, you're not a baby or a cow, so it's time to drink soy milk right now. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thank you for being here. Hey, so many cool people are here. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my light a bit. Oh, there. Now I can see you guys better. Hold on, let me do it over here on YouTube as well. Guys, oh my goodness, that's so much better. Now I can see you guys. Hey, YouTube, so nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that you like vegan meat. That's amazing. Keep on writing great comments. Okay, we have 682 of you guys here. Look, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn the basics, okay? Who wants to come in and read this card about the dairy industry? Can you read? You have to be over 18. And you're going to read a card, okay? Hold on, let me get somebody in here. Somebody says their name is I love my GF. All right, somebody likes their GF. I guess it means girlfriend, but you know, I'm old. I don't really know. Oh, hold on, let me turn my volume up in case I don't hear you. And you guys over here on YouTube, you're going to hear as well. So I have 2 phones, all right? I have my TikTok over here, and I've got my YouTube. Thanks a lot for being here. Guys, over on TikTok, they put these decorations to get to the top of the screen so they can communicate with me. Here, you have to use super chats, okay? So that means you have to put something in at the bottom. Hey, there's somebody in green here. Hey, Jake. Oh, look at all the little fruits and vegetables. Whoa, what's that? Okay, so they decorate me over here. Every once in a while, you might see me go, what? Because they put like sunglasses on me, and they put like a chicken on my shoulder. It's sort of weird. It's a whole other world over there over on TikTok. Okay, guys, thanks, Penny. Thank you for the flowers. Somebody's name here is Ali, A-L-I. Thanks for being here, Ali. You're gonna read this card, okay? You're gonna educate everybody, right? You know the rules.
Hello, Miss Katie.
Hello. Are you able to read this card?
Of course.
All right, so you teaching assistant, we're starting out already at 6,000 likes. Keep on tapping on the screen, guys, and encourage our teaching assistant down below here on TikTok. All right, we're here to educate as many people as we can. So make sure you share the live stream with people who care about animals, who care about health, and who want to make the planet... What's all that noise?
Sorry, I was watching a movie.
Okay, all right, so you got it off now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your card, all right? So read about the dairy industry, please.
The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Good job. You did an excellent job reading that card.
Thank you.
Did you already know all this information before?
Of course. I am a vegan myself, and I've been vegan for 10 years now.
Longer than me. Congratulations. Really happy
Thank
to hear
you.
that. Would you like to share a vegan fact with everybody, or would you like to read one of our cards?
I would love to read.
Okay, so you already read one card and you did a really good job. You know, we're sort of repeating a lot of the same cards because people don't actually know. And I'm going to be making some more because today, earlier on a live stream, somebody said to me that we had a long conversation and then they didn't even believe that you could be healthy as a vegan, which shocked me because I thought that was common knowledge. Anyway, I haven't made a card for that yet, but we're going to be going through a couple of these. Let's start with this one right here, which is number 11. Okay, read that.
Right. Random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to circuses that use animals because it's wrong to exploit horses, elephants, or tigers for our entertainment.
Right, and do you agree with that?
Of course, it's a fact. It's like, a fact. We don't want to hurt animals. I view them as friends. Personally, I have 2 cats and a dog. And my dog has been eating some vegan food. But my cats are really, really picky. So I've been trying to push veganism on them. But,
So if you have vegan cat food, what you can do is, and you want to make sure you veganize your cat because you don't want to buy food. You don't want to kill another animal for your cat. Join a Facebook group called Vegan Cats. Okay, so
Okay.
loads and loads of people are there, and they will tell you how to transition. They'll give you little tips in case your cat is extra finicky. But cats can absolutely be vegan. There is cat food that is made especially for them. You see, they don't need to eat animals, they need to eat nutrients. And as long as they get the right nutrients, they'll be fine. But we all know that cats have definitely, strong personalities, and they're like, they're just finicky in all different ways. So food is just one of them.
Yeah,
But
my cats are really picky.
yeah, but you know what?
It's been like,
They're not going to die. They will eventually get
right.
hungry enough, and they will eat the vegan food. Hey, can you hold on 1 second, please?
Yeah.
Can you just hold? Okay, guys over here on YouTube, thank you for being here. Thank you for pressing the like button. I see Lily is here, but guys, it's going a little bit fast. So make sure you put a super chat in here if you want me to catch you out of the corner of my eye, okay? Because I'm mostly paying attention to TikTok, but if you put a super chat in, I'll really try to see it, and I'll try to read as many as I can. All right, so look, I want to thank you for coming in. You already read 2 cards, so thank you so much.
Can I ask?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got rid of you too quickly. Oh, maybe you can come back. Hold on. Let me see. Where are you? Let me see. Is Ali still here? Ali, I don't see you on the list. Okay, I'm going to go to the next person, but maybe you'll come back, okay? I apologize for that. Sorry. I should have had you ask your question first. I thought you kind of already did about the cats, but I guess you really didn't. All right, let's go over here. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I see that some of you guys have just subscribed to my channel here on TikTok, so I want to thank you very much. If you subscribe right now, I'm going to read your names out loud, okay? Erica says she wants to ask me something. Erica, come on in. And you can try, okay? Thank you for following me. Thank you, Leo, for the rose. Thank you for subscribing, Stella. Thank you for subscribing, Lena, Kinsley, and the chat something. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Army. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, Faith, for being here. I know you want to talk to me. So guys, just go down below, and there's a button you can press to come in, okay? Thank you a lot also for sharing, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to the top person. Guys, no rodeo hats, please, on the screen, okay? Let's have a serious talk. I don't want the rodeo hats because they are a sign of animal abusers. People who wear the rodeo hats typically go to the rodeo, and they ride horses, they force the horses to go galloping towards the baby cows, they terrify them, they tie them up, and they also ride on the cows sometimes, and all of that is animal abuse. So we're not okay with it. Hey, thank you, Jay. Jay, thank you so much. I'm going to put you on the Vegan Fantastic list. I really appreciate you being here. Guys, I have to make a whole new paper here today because this is my second live stream of the day. So thank you, Jay. I'm going to put you on this side over here, okay? Jay, you get a check mark because you were kind. Guys, remember, being vegan fantastic means that you are kind and you are open to veganism. You might not know, no rodeo hats, guys. That's vegan phobic. That's being mean on purpose, not just to the animals, but to those of us who are trying to protect them. Don't do that, okay? Be kind. All right, and you guys over on YouTube, I know you guys are kind, right? Let me see if I can see any comments here going really fast. No, I'm not going to read that. That was mean. I'm not going to read you guys unless you put a super chat and it says something nice. Do not put a super chat that says something mean, okay? I'm not interested in that. Only kind comments from nice people who say that they are vegan now. Only nice comments from people who say that the different vegans foods that they eat. Nothing cruel, okay? That's not helpful to make the world a better place. Only write good things. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have somebody named Harry Fraser who wants to come in. Harry Fraser. Hi, Harry.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I'm 61 years old, and I'm here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Tell me a little bit about you.
I'm in the UK.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Okay, wonderful, because you have to be 18 in order to come in to a TikTok Live. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay, before you read a card, will you please tell us a vegan fact to show us that you've learned something so far?
It's very affordable to be vegan.
That's absolutely true. It's actually considered to be cheaper. They've done some research and they've shown that if you buy lentils and rice and oats and beans and chickpeas and all these things, that they're actually cheaper and they're great sources of protein and vitamins and nutrients, everything you need. Good job. All right, so you ready to read a card now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had random vegan fact already here. We're going to use this one because sometimes people talk about ChatGPT that, you know, they question, should we be using it or not? So let's read this one right here. Random vegan fact.
Using ChatGPT to learn facts doesn't use or kill anyone. But eating animals and stealing their milk and eggs always means someone was trapped, used, and killed. One has no direct victim, the other is built entirely on suffering.
That's right. Okay, thanks for reading that. Guys over on YouTube, oh my goodness, I just realized I missed a super chat. Hold on, let me see if I can scroll back. It was a $1.99 donation. Thank you for that, whoever did that. Oh, it's all the way back. Okay, those ones, only the blue ones don't stay on the screen long enough for me to read. I'm sorry. I'll try better, okay? I'll try my hardest though, because sometimes they just come too fast. Okay, now we're going to the next one. Before we do though, do you have anything you'd like to say or ask me?
What, like, is your dog vegan?
Yes.
Like, what kind of brand food do you get for her or him?
So we did some research, and you just basically Google vet approved vegan dog food, and then you buy that for your dog. It has all the protein, vitamins, and minerals that your dog needs. Your dog doesn't need to eat another animal. And so because I don't want anybody to die, any other animals to die, of course I would order that. You can get a big bag and you feed 1 cup in the morning and 1 cup at night with some water. And that's it. Simple. And it's a way to save lots of animals. And plus, it's actually healthier for your dog. Like Bella, my dog, she's 11 and a half, and she has beautiful breath. Like the vet said, her breath is perfect, and her teeth are perfect, her gums are perfect. Like, you know, she's just a normal dog. Oh, can you wait 1 second? I just noticed a super chat here. I'm going to read this one. I got to grab this one. Thank you. We have super chat from somebody named Military who writes, I'm back. Remember me from a few days ago? I don't know if I remember you. It sounds familiar because it says military, but you know, I meet a lot of people. I mean, I have 1 million followers on TikTok and about 350, or I don't know how many, 320, I don't know, through over 300,000 over here on YouTube. So I don't really remember you, but you know, thanks for coming back. Okay, here's another super chat. Hold on, let me get this one. All right, so this is Animal Facts 825. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. What are you writing here? I started feeding my chickens their own eggs, but there's so many eggs. They're like to share, I can't resist. They like to share, I can't resist. Well, you know, you can also feed the eggs, just leave them out in nature, and other animals who are foraging can eat them. You see, the problem is if you start eating the eggs, it's a slippery slope. You'll get it in your head. You'll think it's okay to steal their eggs or to eat them. And the next thing you know, you'll be going out to a restaurant. And there might be a little bit of eggs in a cookie or a muffin. And then you will be out of the habit, okay? Out of the habit of being fully vegan. The eggs are not for you. They belong to the chickens. So just get it in your head that eggs are not food, you know? They're coming out of a chicken's cloaca. Like, you know, just think about it logically. Like, would you just open your mouth right in front of a chicken's butt and like receive the egg into your mouth? Like, it's so bizarre. It's really bizarre. Just like you wouldn't go under a cow and start sucking, right? Like, it's just so insane. Don't you agree that it seems weird that people eat animals when you really think about it? Like, let me ask you, your name's Harry, right? Henry?
Yeah.
Henry, if you see a dead animal on the side of the road, do you start to sell? Hey, whoa, thanks for the fireworks. That's really beautiful. Thank you, TikTok. Who did that? It's really nice. You know, fireworks in real life, though, are not good for the animals. They're very scary. And they're also scary for people who were in the war. Veterans, you know, they hear the sound. And they're also scary for dogs. So fireworks in real life should be banned. But here, as a decoration, that's okay. So listen, if you ever see a dead animal on the side of the road, do you salivate like you do when you see, I don't know, other just normal food? Like, do you salivate and think I gotta run over there and take a bite out of that dead animal?
No, definitely not.
Right? Of course not, because we're not meant to eat animals. Anyway, thank you very much for coming in. I'm going to get to the next person. Thank you so much for being a great teaching assistant. We have 31,000. Keep on tapping TikTok. You guys are doing great. Thank you for sharing the live stream. Thank you very much to everybody who is being kind and helping me to save the animals. Over here, thank you guys also over on my YouTube channel. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you for the super chats. And I'll just be over here on my TikTok having a look. But listen, guys, we're going to listen to this song again. Listen up. Listen to veganism, okay? There's no excuse for animal abuse.
There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals. Don't buy their bodies. Don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad,
Give it the middle finger.
each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose
The vegan option. Don't be a bully.
to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart.
Every vegan.
Started out like you thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved,
And start now. You can do it, guys. You can be vegan. Oh, let me just pause that. You can be vegan and you can start now, okay? You're not a baby or a cow. Thanks for sharing, guys, over here on YouTube. Thank you very much for tapping on the screen. We have 36.5 thousand likes. Thank you to Amelia, who just shared. Thank you also to Bruce, who just shared to 5 different friends. And no, eating animals is not good for you, actually. You see, eating meat is connected to having cancer of the colon. You guys don't want cancer of your intestines, do you? So don't eat any animals. You want to stay healthy as a vegan. You know, veganism, of course, is not actually about health. It's about the animals and saving them, not utilizing them. But it just so happens to be healthy as well. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that being vegan is healthful for all stages of development. That means that newborn babies, when they are being breastfed, that's good for them. That's vegan because it is milk given freely by their own mothers. It's not stolen, therefore it's vegan. All right? Oh, I just have a super chat over here. Hey, thank you guys over on TikTok. Thank you for sharing the live stream. Thanks for all the carrots. Guys, make sure that you, if you want to get to the top of the line, you're going to have to put some dancing fruit on the desk or something like that. Zizi's here again. Hi, Zizi. Oh, I saw you again. Thanks for being here. Thank you, William, for joining, and Lavender. Thank you also to, who's this? Lexi is here. Okay, I'm just going to read this super chat over here from Military, who writes, I'm a farmer, and we let our cow, you mean our cow is spelled O-U-R. Okay, our cow, like you can't write A-R-E. That's not the same of what you're trying to say, all right? Guys, I really would like you guys to spell properly so that we can understand one another. It's really not that hard. Take a moment to write your sentences clearly, because now you see, Military, your sentence is being displayed to 887 people here. All right? Show that you can spell. Just take a moment, all right, to properly write your sentences. Okay. I'm a farmer and we let our cow, chicken, pigs eat what they want. Should we keep doing that? What do you mean you let them eat what they want? Not sure what you mean. Like, what are you giving them? Like, don't give them French fries and Coke. I don't know what you're saying. Also, my dad is served. That's why my name is Military. Okay, well, the fact that your dad served in the military doesn't seem like a reason for you to name yourself Military. Who are you? What do you do? Tell us a little bit about you. If you are striving to be vegan, then whatever your name is, like Bob, right? Your name is Bob the Vegan or something like that. Right, guys? All right, thank you guys over here. You know what? I'm going to actually restart my TikTok because I noticed that there seems to be a problem. Guys, I'm going to restart in about 5 seconds, okay? Let's just end this here. Hi over here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We have another super chat, I think. Let me just see here. Okay, somebody named Fart Royale. Okay, Fart Royale is here. Nice name, guys. Maybe you should get a different name.
If you were
Hold on a
outside
second.
and
I'm going to
contacted-
start this. Start another live stream over here on my TikTok channel. There we go. Let's go live again here. Sometimes it's a glitch, you know. All right, thanks for being vegan, everybody. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. All right, we have somebody here on YouTube writes, crank that sujabo. I don't know what that means. Soljabo. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know. Maybe you got, hey, TikTok, hey, thanks for coming back, guys. Can you please tell me, what does this mean? Somebody on YouTube just wrote, crank that Soulja, like Soulja, boy. I don't know what that means. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what it means? It's a song? Oh, it's a song. Okay, well, maybe you could have told me that. You know, there's 1,200 people here. Maybe they all know that this is a song, but I didn't know. Okay, now I know. I learn something all the time. Maybe I should Google it. Maybe it would be a fun song to dance to. I don't know. I don't trust you guys too much, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. 1 second here. I just want to make sure I'm all caught up. Yes, I am. I'm all caught up. Okay, thanks for the super chats, guys. Okay, over here on TikTok, are you ready to share the live stream? We have somebody here who is, Zizi is back. Thanks, Zizi. Colby, no. Colby, no rodeo hats. Don't put rodeo hats on my head. You know I don't like that. Colby, Colby, you get an X for that. Don't be vegan phobic. Colby, you're always here. Every live stream, no matter what time of day. It's like you have no life. All you do is put these rodeo hats on my head. Why are you so cruel? Why can't you just, for once, put some confetti on the screen, you know? Or put some fruit that comes dancing in on my desk? Why do you have to be so mean? Like, what is wrong with you? Can you please stop? Now you've got this person Snowy in here who's just as bad. Guys, stop sharing the live stream to cowboys and mean people. Share the live stream to kind people. Okay, God, I'm sorry, you guys on YouTube. I have to try and duck out of the way here. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if there's another super chat. I think one popped in here. Okay. TikTok, be nice. Okay, I'm not letting you cowboys in to talk to me. All right? And stop putting these penises all over the screen. What the heck are you doing that for? Is that your way of telling me that you think I'm sexy? Okay? Because, you know, it's like, I get it. You know? I know how sexy I am. I don't need all that. I know you don't know what I'm talking about. But they literally put these weird diagrams. I don't know why they don't, and they're not banned. But guys, come on. Seriously. All right. Here we go. Naima, do you like KC? Why you no fish though? Can you please write properly? Like, do you not know how to write, how to spell? Do you like with 2 E's? I would like you guys to be able to spell. You don't even have a question mark at the end of your sentence. Naima, and I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You know, this is why so many teachers are quitting. They are just so fed up. I watched this channel called Teacher Therapy, and the teachers are just, they're going crazy. Nobody knows how to write anymore. Please write a proper sentence, right? Put your super chat in and write something helpful to the world to make the world a better place. Okay, you can do it. All right, random fact number 8. Who wants to come in and read it? Who do we have? We got Herbert here. Herbert. Do you know how to read? Herbert, you're the teaching assistant. Are you ready?
Okay.
Herbert, where are you driving?
Give me 1 second.
Give you a second? What do you mean? You are on live stream. There's like
Okay.
2,000 people on YouTube, and you want me to give you a second while you get off the toilet? What's going on?
Okay, I'm here.
You're here?
I'm here.
Okay. You're
I'm here.
Okay. Get close to your mic, right? And don't touch your anything so you don't wiggle. Get the rodeo hats off my head, TikTok. Are you ready to read this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Wait, if you call me ma'am, what am I supposed to call you, sir?
Sure.
Okay. All right, sir, are you ready to read this card? All right, we are up to 10,000 likes on TikTok. Keep on tapping on screen, everybody. All right, go.
Vegans don't go to zoos because it's wrong to kidnap elephants, giraffes, and monkeys from their families and then use them to make money.
You did a very good job reading. Congratulations. Guys, tap on the screen. He succeeded in reading an entire sentence, which is pretty good for TikTok. I mean, I'm super impressed. All right, what do you think about what this card says? Do you agree that we should not go to
Wait,
zoos?
can I ask you a question first?
Do you agree that we should not
Can I ask
go?
you a question?
Do you agree that we should not go to zoos?
Yes, I agree.
All right, that was a great answer. I'm gonna put this card on the right side over here. All right, now you can ask me a question. What's up?
Okay, what do you think about what about those fish, okay? What about like invasive species? What do you think about what if they kill the animals out of the invasive species? Like pescatarians.
Wait, what do pescatarians have to do with it?
Pescatarians only eat things like fish and more of like seafood. They don't really eat.
Yeah, but
more
they're
of,
not
like, the general
necessarily
meats.
eating the invasive species. And anything to do with invasive species is because humans intervened in nature. We need to leave animals alone. We need to stop moving them into bodies of water where they never had any business being in the first place. We need to just stop. Nature will figure everything out. The problem, the invasive species, is humans. That's the invasive species. Are you vegan yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, sir, somehow I'm not sure that I believe you. I don't want you to eat any more animals. I don't want you to steal their eggs. I don't want you to steal their milk, okay? What's this say here? Can you read this, sir?
Animals are tasty.
That doesn't matter. You might be tasty, and that's not a reason for aliens to come and eat you, right? Now, I'm going to leave you. I just removed you because you're at the point where you're starting to get silly. But hopefully you got a click. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan, right? Got to get the message in your head. You have to get it in your heart. You're at the right place to start. Whoa, we got a super chat over here. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. $4.99. We have somebody named Quincy Hall who wrote, you guys ready to listen, TikTok? Thanks, guys. You guys keep putting the decorations on the screen here if you want to go to the top of the list, okay? You guys are doing great. On YouTube, it's different. There's a thing called Super Chat, all right? You guys, just no rodeo hats, okay? You can put the flowers on my head, put the dancing fruit down here instead. You decide, okay? And all of the little hearts here. Oh, thank you. Like Faith is putting all these little flowers on the screen. That's nice. 1 second, please. Okay. Don't you love to spam the word? Okay, again, this is yet another sentence where somebody cannot write a complete sentence. You do have a capital, I'll give you that. You wrote, don't you love to spam the word? You don't even have a question mark at the end of your sentence, but you have the word in capital letters. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Write a sentence where I can actually respond. Let me get to the next super chat and see if it's any better. All right, next one here by somebody named Toasty and Tacos. TikTok, the names. What are we going to do with these people, eh? Oh, thanks for subscribing, Peter. Thank you for subscribing, Christy. Who else is subscribing here? Look at that. Todd just subscribed. And Zizi's putting all these flowers here. And Humphrey. Hey, guys. I see you. But look, I'm just over here on YouTube for a sec, okay? So Toasty and Tacos writes, hopefully these are vegan tacos. I'm deadly allergic to nuts, so I can't be vegan. Well, that's bullshit. Why don't you just be vegan, but not eat the nuts, huh? There's an idea, right? Whoa, mic drop. Did you know that you could, now I lost it. Oh, here it is. No, seriously. What kind of a bullshit excuse is this? Like, eat everything else in the store. Walk in, you go into the grocery store. What's the first thing you see? You see all the veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. So just ignore the nuts and just get everything else. Are you allergic to lentils? Huh? If you're not, eat those. Are you allergic to peanut butter and bread? Peanut butter toast? Put some blueberries on there. You can eat everything else in the store. Stop bullshitting me with your excuses. Next super chat. Okay, this person donated $19.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, hey, TikTok. You're allergic to those things? Well, I'm saying the same thing to you then if you're allergic to those things. Puppy with the farts that look like hearts. Thank you, little puppy on the screen. Guys, it's literally a cartoon puppy that comes on my screen on TikTok. And the puppy sticks its cute little bum. It's just like there's heart. Okay, never mind. Anyway, hold on a second, guys. Okay, super chat over here. Mysterious outer space. Ooh, are you some sort of an astronaut or something? Right. Not everyone can be vegan. Lie! Everyone can be vegan because the definition of veganism is that you don't exploit animals. Think about it. Are you able to not exploit cats? Yes, you are. Are you able to not exploit dogs? Yes, you are. Are you able to not drink cow's milk? Huh? You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. So of course you can be vegan because veganism is actually not about food and everybody can be vegan. You can avoid buying leather. You can avoid going to the circus. You can avoid going to places like SeaWorld. Yeah, you can be vegan, all right? So don't give me this bullshit excuse. Next one, $5 super chat. This one says, it's by somebody named, what? Chickadee or something like that, but it's not spelled like that. Okay, in giant letters, the person wrote, what about oat milk and honey? Are those okay? Well, oat milk, yes. Okay, if you're not sure if something's vegan, this goes for TikTok as well. If you're not sure if something's vegan, just ask yourself, was anything stolen here? Now, if you're taking oats out of the ground, you're not stealing from an animal, right? So that's vegan. But honey, think about honey. If you walk up to honeybees where they are living happily in their home and doing their own thing, and you as a big giant go in there and steal their honey, well, that's not vegan because you just stole from someone. You acted like a big bully, right? So honey is not vegan. If you want to know if something's vegan, you just think to yourself, am I stealing anything here? Am I stealing any animal's freedom? Am I stealing their family member? Am I stealing their joy? Okay, be kind to animals. By the way, did you know that each time you eat bacon or sausage or ham or pepperoni or salami, guys, TikTok, YouTube, listen up, okay? You are paying people to put 6-month-old baby pigs into gas chambers where they burn from the inside out, terrified, screaming. You must watch the documentary called Dominion to understand the truth, okay? Guys, do you promise? TikTok, there's 1,100 of you. I want you to put your hand on your heart and promise me I will watch Dominion on YouTube. You guys here, I want you to do the same, okay? Put your hand on your heart and say, Miss Katie, I promise to watch Dominion on YouTube. It's really important, okay, guys? I want you to know what's going on because I want you to be kind. You cannot make informed choices if you're not educated. All right, are you smart? Are you curious? Then go and watch Dominion, okay? Be nice to the little animals. Okay, say I'm sorry to little piggy, guys. YouTube, say you're sorry. Okay, because you ate this little one's mom and dad. And you guys on TikTok, say you're sorry. You ate the grandparents. How cruel is that? After a lifetime of hell. Did you know that when the baby pigs are born on the factory farms, if they are considered too small, they take them? This is so shocking and awful. Be prepared, because you're going to not believe what I'm about to tell you. It's so terrible. But it is actually the truth, and it's actually legal that they do this. They take the baby pigs, and they end their lives by taking them. These horrible farmer people that work in these factory farms take them, and they smash them on the ground, and they crush their brains. Can you imagine if we did that to puppies? It is sickening. All right, so puppies and little baby pigs are no different. We have to be kind. We have to be morally consistent. We cannot be cruel to animals and call ourselves good people. We must be vegan. All right? Okay, let me go to the next super chat over here. Let me just see if I missed any here. I'm super sorry if I have. Melody writes over here on my YouTube channel. Okay, TikTok, I'm letting Andrew in, okay? Guys, thank you for being here still. We have 39,000 on TikTok. Let somebody in here. Hey, Andrew.
Hello?
Hi, Andrew, can you wait 1 second, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because I'm just over here on my YouTube and I don't want people to feel like I'm missing out, okay? So somebody wrote, I made a dish that you may like. I made coconut curry with tofu and had me at the curry, but no, I will not eat chicken, and that's a mean thing for you to do. Do not write that ever again. Why are you being vegan phobic? Peyton writes, I'm laying on the leather right now. Why are you being so cruel? I don't want to know that you are lying on an animal's skin. The fuck's the matter with you? Okay, I'll go to the next one. This is a $9.99 super chat. Let's see if this is any kinder. Mysterious Outer Space writes, bears excavate honey from hives. Okay, that's different. Bears are not like us. They cannot choose right from wrong, okay? We are moral agents. Animals are moral patients. That means that they are not like us. They think like children. They don't know right from wrong. We're not going to get mad at the bears. We, however, are going to make the right ethical decision and not be bullies. Got it? Okay? Okay. Let's go to the next super chat here. Just 1 second. I'm sorry, sweetie. What's your name? Andrew. Just 1 sec. Okay, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. No, I think I actually got through all these. Let me just do a quick check. Okay, 9 pounds. Now, this is by Obi-Wan the Aura Farmer. Do you find that a weird name, Andrew?
Yeah, pretty weird, honestly.
Obi-Wan. Like, isn't Obi-Wan like somebody from like Star Wars?
Yeah. It's that guy from Star Wars.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. Anyway, this person's name is Obi-Wan the Aura Farmer, and writes, it's gonna be surprising. Person wrote something nice. Wrote, I love your videos. Is that nice?
Yeah, that's very wholesome.
Yeah, you're gonna get a hug. You're gonna get a hug because you're very sweet. Ready? You ready, Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan, you get a big hug from me. Big hug. Thanks for being kind. Thanks for being vegan fantastic and not vegan phobic. I really appreciate it. Andrew!
Yeah?
What you gonna do, Andrew? You gonna read a card?
Yeah.
What's the first rule of Vegan Club? That's your card. All right, Andrew, 43,000. Tell everyone to tap on the screen.
Guys, tap on the screen.
Tap on the screen and tell them to share the live, okay? We have 972
share.
people. We have 4,000 people watching here on YouTube. Guys, you are so smart. You know, you're so smart because you're curious. And that's why you're here. I'm very proud of you guys, all right? All right, random vegan fact. Here we go.
First rule of the Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to do the harm we did.
To undo.
No, it says do right there.
What are you talking about?
It says. Oh, it says undo. My bad.
It says undo the harm.
Yeah. Undo the harm we did in the past.
Right. Okay. So that's the first. So what is the first rule of Vegan Club?
Undo the harm we did in the past.
Tell everyone, right? So have you ever heard of a movie called Fight Club? Anyway, there's a rule there. There's a rule there, and they say the first rule of Fight Club is we don't tell anyone about Fight Club. But in Vegan Club, the first thing we do when we come out is we tell everybody that we are part of Vegan Club because we're here to protect the animals, and we want to let everybody know. Da 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 da! This is our liberty flag. We are so happy and proud to be saving the animals from now on.
Could I get another card to read?
Andrew, you're so keen. I'm very proud of you. But you know what? I have to go over to a super chat here because not only did we get Obi-Wan Kenobi, we got another one here. And this one says, oh wait, I got that one. I love your videos. Hold on, this one, just a second. Mysterious Outer Space writes, okay, I get your point in being vegan, but next time, Can you read the whole message in the super chats and not part of them? Okay, well, I'll read them if you write as nicely as you did now with a capital letter and a period at the end of the sentence. I hope I did a good job this time. Thank you for being here. Good job. All right, and thank you, guys. Oh, did I just see a heart pop on the screen, Andrew?
That was me.
It was you? Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, we have another super chat here for $4.99 and more writes, even though not vegan, I respected all opinions. Well, you shouldn't respect people who hurt animals. You shouldn't respect anyone who abuses others, right? So I don't want you to respect people who kick cats or eat dogs. It's not something to respect. Respect is earned based on what these people do, okay? Based on behaviors, all right? Okay, let's go to the next super chat here. Let me see, I don't want to miss anyone. China Den writes, gives a $10 donation over here on YouTube and writes, read holy. Ravens, crows, and certain breeds of cats and dogs are intelligent enough to carry emotional agency and yet still would commit cruelty against other animals if they feel the need. Explain. Well, you know what?
All right.
What's that, Andrew?
I agree with that.
Okay, but here's the thing. So this person is trying to use that as an excuse. So, 1 second.
Can I say something?
Yeah, just 1 sec, okay? I just want to make sure I get through these. So, if somebody is doing something bad, whether that's an animal or a person, is not a reason for you to do something bad, right? People have hands. They can use them to punch someone, or they can use them to hug someone, or they can use them to choose the vegan foods in the store. You have moral agency, so you do the right thing, no matter what anyone else does. $4.99 super chat here. Person writes, not everyone can be vegan. That's absolutely wrong. It will not interrupt the food chain. In fact, it's the opposite. Being vegan will end factory farming and will help to balance out the world. This person's named ADHD writes, so basically I'm not vegan. Why are you telling me that you hurt animals? Why are you starting your super chat like that? You really want me to read the rest of it? Okay, I'm here defending animals, and you're telling me, basically, I hurt animals, but hey, keep reading the rest of my comment. I'm not going to do it. Do not start your sentence out by telling me that you hurt animals when I'm here to save them. All right? Don't do that. Hey, somebody's a member here. A member. Oh, welcome to Vegan Fantastic Friends. Buy membership. Hey, thank you, Tiffany, for being here. I'm not sure if you just bought a membership or what, but I see your name pop up. Thank you. Keems writes, you are using Apple Watch. Whole materials come from slave labor. Well, you know what? Being vegan means that you are doing your best not to exploit animals. Of course, we don't want to exploit humans, but we don't live in a perfect world, so we're doing our best. Are you doing your best, or do you have animals in your intestines right now? Hopefully you don't. Be vegan from now on. Andrew, your turn.
Can I get a card now, please?
You get a card. Okay, which one?
Thank you.
Okay, Andrew, how about, I got 3 to choose from. Want 12, 10, or 5? Random.
5. Let's go 5.
5, okay. Here's card number 5 for Andrew. Andrew, you've been so patient. Thanks a lot. Here you go. Wait, you got to tell everybody to tap on the screen. 50. We're starting at 50.
Tap on the screen.
We're starting at 56,000 now. You've been here a while, guys. Tap on the screen. Andrew's so patient, and he seems polite, right? So, guys, tap on the screen. Let's get him up to 60,000 at least. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah. 60,000, guys. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. All right, random vegan fact. Go.
Fuck all vegan.
What?
I hate vegans.
You were doing so well. You were doing so well for a while. You eat meat? What kind? Are you gay? Or do you mean just vegan meat? Hey, thanks, Andrew. You did a really good job, you managed to hold it together there for a while, But hey, you know what? Next time you come back, you could try again, all right? You can try to be nicer. Plants have protein. They have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat eggs or meat or fish or cheese or drink cow's milk, okay, guys? You can be kinder. Andrew, that wasn't very nice of you. Okay, let's get somebody else in here. Humphrey, you want to come in? Hold on. Look at all these people who just followed me, guys, on TikTok. Hold on, I'm going to read your names out loud. 1 second over here. Oh, hold on. Okay, Brooke shared the live. Hey, Brooke, thanks a lot for sharing. Angela's here. Angela, thank you very much. Emily, thanks for following. Thank you to... Oh, hold on a second. Let me just go to Andrew here for a second. Okay, Andrew, you're going to be muted because you weren't very nice, okay? So you're going to not be able to talk for the rest of the live. Everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you to Jonathan for subscribing. Thank you for MDS and Raven. Thank you to Michael. Thank you to Michaela for being here. And I'm going to go to the super chat. We have one here. The person writes, hold on, the letter M here. 1 second. Sorry, guys, I'm doing my best, okay? Mora writes, I completely understand where vegans come from. I just do not choose to be vegan. Why? Doesn't make any sense. You understand that you're not a baby cow, but you choose still not to be vegan. Why would you do that? I want you to choose to be vegan. I don't want you to exploit animals. I want you to be kind from now on, okay? You don't have to be mean. Thanks for sharing the live, guys. Thank you for being kinder. All right, and somebody here writes, omnivore phobic. You're afraid of omnivores. You might want to see a therapist for that, you know? But, you know, you can be vegan. You can choose to only eat fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. You don't have to eat anyone. Yeah, you can eat meat, but it's not the right thing to do because it's not even good for you or the planet. Meat is related to cardiac arrests, strokes, you know, heart attacks are a cardiac arrest, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It's related to colon cancer. Being vegan is better for you, and it is better for the planet, and it's better for the animals. So if everybody wins by you being vegan, why wouldn't you be vegan, right? Thank you guys for being here. I've got another super chat here. Have I ever heard of Deltarune? No. Maybe you could have told me what it was. Okay, next one. Another $10 super chat here from somebody. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Just a sec, guys. Trying. Hey, you TikTok. Oh, you guys are still you need iron, says somebody. Of course you need iron. That's why you eat spinach. And you mix it with fruit in your smoothie. All right, just mix your foods, eat a lot of healthy veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds, and everything works out. All right, it's really not that difficult. It really isn't. Take a multivitamin if you're not sure. I mean, I personally take an omega-3 fatty acid pill because I want to make sure that I get all the balanced nutrients that I need. But because I don't want to eat fish, so I'd rather eat the fish, not the fish oil, but I'll eat what the fish eat. So it's like a way of putting seaweed into a pill. Yeah, so much easier. That way I don't have to hurt anyone. Okay, Roxy writes, hey, vegan teacher, can you shout me out? I've been struggling with my school. People make fun of me for being vegan. I also want to know how to call you. Oh, Roxy, I'm so sorry that people are being cruel to you. It's mean. How do you call me? Well, you can't really call me, you know, because I have 1 million followers over on TikTok and I have 300,000 followers here. And if everybody wanted to call me, I wouldn't be able to. Like, I can't really talk to people, you know, but this is a chance for you to talk to me. And I do appreciate you reaching out to me. And I'd like to give you a hug. Okay, because I feel bad for you if people are being mean to you. But I want you to remember something. You know, you can see that people in the comment section are often kind of mean to me too, right? But don't take it personally. They're just jealous because you are a kind person, and just by you being around, it makes them feel guilty because they know they shouldn't be hurting animals. I'd like to give you a hug. Is that okay, Roxy? Okay, I can't see you. But I'm going to assume, since you wrote these beautiful sentences with proper grammar and punctuation, Roxy, that you're a good person and that you're serious. And you did put a heart at the end. So I'm going to give you a hug. Here you go, okay? Big hug for you. Now, obviously, you can't feel my hug, so I want you to give yourself a hug, okay, Roxy? Because people suck sometimes, right? But in your school, when you're there, if you ever feel bad, I want you to think about me being beside you, okay? If it helps, you can think of me like as an aunt or like, I don't know, grandma, I don't know how old you are, but that I'm rooting for you, all right? Stay vegan no matter what. You can do it. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, I'm so sorry if I missed out on a couple of others, but of your super chats, but I didn't want to just blow off Roxy because she wrote something quite profound, okay? So I hope you guys understand. If you want to put a super chat and you want my attention, you can do that. Hey, what happened there? That was interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, over here, let's go over here and go to you guys. Somebody named Humphrey just wrote that he wants to come in. Hey, Humphrey. Oh, there's a super chat I missed. The viewer monster says, can you play Deltorine for a live stream? I don't know what that is. And I'm not playing songs right now because we are teaching. Hey, Humphrey, how are you?
Hello. Hi, Miss Katie. I'm so excited to talk to you. Hi.
Hi, are you ready to read a random vegan fact?
Of course, let's do it.
Okay, so this is one that I tried to, somebody was supposed to read before, but then they ended up losing their mind. Okay, here, can you read this one?
I see.
Wait, what's your number?
course.
83,000, 83.7. Can you get people to tap on the screen?
Yes, everyone tap on the screen, please, for Miss Katie. Yes.
Plus, it's fun.
Yes,
No,
yes.
don't tap when the rodeo hats are here. We don't want the cruel rodeo people. We want other decorations. We want to see some fruit on the desk. We want to see some flowers in my hair. No rodeo hats. That's not nice. We want nothing to do with the cruel rodeo industry. Okay, can you read this?
That's right. Of course. So, plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Okay, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's valid because, and this is, you can live off not using animal products. Definitely, yes.
Yeah, and I'm living
You can get all
proof
the
of that.
nutrients you need from plants.
I'm
Yes.
living proof. I am anecdotal evidence, but living proof. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, which is the largest body of healthcare professionals when it comes to nutrition, have declared that veganism is healthful for all stages of development, including brand new babies, pregnant mothers, mothers who are lactating, old people. Like, you can be vegan at all stages of development. It's very healthy for you. So why not do it, right?
Miss Katie,
Yeah.
I have 2 questions for you, if that's possible.
Well, for sure one, but one sec. I got to get to another super chat here. Otherwise, these people get mad at me and they start yelling at me and say I'm ignoring them. I'm trying my best. Roxy Fire writes, guys, I'm not vegan. Well, I'm not going to read that then. I'm going to go to the next one. What are you writing that for? That's just mean. And this one, okay, you already asked me that about playing some song or other, so I'm not going to read that. Somebody writes here, I adore animals, although I may not be vegan. You cannot adore animals and at the same time have them rotting in your intestines and shitting them out into the toilet. That is not liking animals. It's not adoring animals. Think about what you're saying. It just makes no sense. I'm not even going to read the rest. What is this? I respect your opinions. No, you don't. You don't respect me at all, and you don't respect animals, or you would be here explaining how you are trying to be vegan. You would be telling everybody to try harder to be vegan and not to exploit animals. What's that? I saw some confetti on the screen on TikTok. Anyway, Humphrey, what's up? You wanted to ask me something.
Yes, so first of all, I wanted to ask you, is wood vegan?
Which kind of wood?
I'm not sure, just wood that comes from trees, I guess, because something habitat, right?
Do you know the definition of veganism?
No, I don't, Miss Katie, sorry.
Okay, so we don't, hey, thank you very much for the confetti, whoever did that. So veganism means that we don't exploit animals.
I see.
Okay, do you know what exploit means?
To take advantage of them without their consent?
Yeah, like we don't steal from them, okay?
Right.
Right, we don't on purpose do something mean. We're not going to steal their milk or their eggs. We're not going to cut their heads off, okay?
Yeah.
But vegans have a right to live. They have a right to build their homes. They have a right to drive cars. They're just trying their best. You know, they're not on purpose running over deer. It's not their fault if bugs go into the windshield of the car, or if they... I
see.
Okay, you get it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that you had your question. Thank you very much. You got us up to 101,000, and there are many, many people lined up here who still want to be here and come in to talk. Thank you guys for subscribing, by the way, guys. I noticed that a bunch of you subscribed. I'm just going to read again. 1 second. We have somebody here. Oh, this is interesting. There seems to be a lot of male body parts here. I guess that's your way of telling me that you find me sexy. Thanks for that, I guess. Frosty writes, oh no, we already have that one. Let's go to this next one. The View Monster writes, play Toby, chapter 3. I'm not sure. Why are you begging me to play something? If you want to hear it or whatever, you can just listen to it on your own, but I'm here to teach vegan facts, okay? So the View Monster, I want you to teach vegan facts, okay? For example, it says here, you're not a baby or a cow, drink soy milk now. So you can tell everybody, for example, to drink soy milk, okay? That would be a helpful comment to write. All right, thanks guys for subscribing. Thank you to Peter, again, another Peter. Thank you so much to Christy. Thank you to somebody named, we have somebody named Caleb who is here, wants to come in and say hi.
Hi, Miss Katie. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you. Jinx, thank you so much for the fruit on the desk. Guys, tap on the screen, double tap. We need at least 3,000 more likes to that nice person who put the fruit on the desk, which reminds us to eat more fiber. Did you know that over 90% of people are not eating enough fiber? Can you turn down the radio or TV, please?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so are you eating enough fiber? Fruits,
yes.
Fruits have fiber, vegetables, meat has no fiber, okay? So I want you to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Your poop should be about that long, at least that long, beautiful, one giant piece maybe, but it should come out beautifully. Your poop should be beautiful. I don't want all the different foods stuck in your intestines. That's why you need fiber. It's gonna clean out your intestines and go out nicely, okay? Don't eat any animals. They get stuck in there, they rot in there.
Okay, I had a few questions.
All right, you have to read a card first. Vegan facts, okay? This is vegan fact number 10. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, 1 second. I just have a super chat here. I just want to see. I don't want to miss this one because otherwise people get mad. I drink soy milk. Very good. Very happy about that, says Hate Speaker. I drink soy milk. Very proud of you for saying that you drink soy milk. Very good. You have an extra word in that sentence, though, by accident. So maybe take out that word, okay? The next one is 5. I don't know what R5 is, but anyway, Ari writes, have you ever heard of Jainism? I have. That's a very interesting religion. It's a vegan religion, yes. In India, and the followers adhere strictly to vegan lifestyle. And I think it's a great religion. The problem with Jainism is that there are no real places that I can find close to my home where I can go to a Jainism congregation or church or whatever. And even though they say that they are completely vegan, I have heard from Gary Francione that it's not always entirely the case. And what I like about Unitarian Universalism is that you can vote on things, and they are pro-women's rights, and they are pro-equality on things, and they don't like have a hierarchy, and they have no Bibles in their churches or congregations. All right, you ready to read this?
Uh-huh. Okay. Vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors. They stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them.
What do you think about this card?
Hello? Sorry, you bugged out for a second.
I bugged out. Okay. I asked you, what do you think about this card that you just read?
I think it is interesting.
Well, do you believe that vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors because they stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them? Do you think that's true?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. So what makes you not so sure?
Because, anyone really can be vegan, and just because
Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
No.
But if everyone can be vegan, what stops you?
I don't know.
Do you enjoy being mean to animals?
No.
Okay, then I want you to be vegan from now on. I don't want you to steal their eggs anymore. Do you know what happens to baby boy chicks in the egg industry?
No.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the reason that you shouldn't eat eggs is that in the egg industry, the baby boy chicks are all killed.
Oh, why is that?
Because when they grow up, they'll never be able to produce eggs. So it's very sad. They're born on factory farms. They don't even get to see their moms. They go on these conveyor belts. Humans check. If they're boys, they go down a different conveyor belt and they fall to their death to knives that cut them up into a million pieces. The first time the baby boy chicks flap their wings is when they're trying to avoid being murdered as they see their brothers being murdered ahead of them. Does that sound like maybe you should be vegan and stop eating eggs after you hear that?
Okay, but here's my...
Yes or no?
No. Wait, I don't even know what you asked.
Right, so I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Try to be respectful next time. If I take the time to explain something to you, have the decency to listen. I know your type. I was a school teacher for long enough. You're the kind of kid who the teacher explains something to 30 people and you just look out the window, do whatever the fuck you want, and then as soon as the teacher's finished, you put up your hand and say, "Excuse me, can I have my personal explanation? Can you come to my desk and just repeat everything you just said?" Unbelievable. Guys over on YouTube, thank you for being here. Let's see what you guys are writing here. Okay, we have a super chat here. This one says, plants are living organisms rather. Yes, they are, but they are not sentient. They are not sentient. I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's all bullshit. Here's all you need to know. Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. Okay? Also, plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start right now. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Okay? Okay. Don't do all this bullshit stuff where you're like, oh, plants feel pain. I mean, did you ever see firefighters rush into a burning building and open up the fridge and rescue the carrots and the potatoes? No. Because even the firefighters know that plants don't feel pain. They will rescue the dogs and the cats and the people, okay? Use your brain, YouTube. Oh, another one. Somebody gives another donation here and writes, when the animals die of natural causes, then is it okay to eat them? Well, for example, if you see a dead animal on the side of the road, such as a fox or a deer or a squirrel, do you feel like you want to run and just take a bite out of that dead, bleeding, murdered animal? Is that what you're talking about? Because most people don't feel like doing that because we're not meant to eat animals. Usually people feel two things when they see an animal who died of natural causes. I don't know if you can call a car hitting the animal natural causes. But they feel two things. One is they feel grossed out like, oh my God, or they feel really sad like, oh my God. Okay? You never salivate. You don't have retractable claws. You're not meant to eat animals. All right, TikTok, you guys understand? Thank you to 132,000 likes, guys. Thank you to everybody. You have questions? Yeah, okay, come on in. Hold on. Let me see who's next. Jess and Biggie are next. Thanks, guys, for all the decorations on the screen. By the way, if you want to go to the top, put a swan on the screen or some sort of an animal, and your name will rise to the top, and you'll be next in line. Hey, Jess.
Hi.
Tell me a vegan fact.
Plants have protein.
Good job. You're right. Thank you. Guys, tap on the screen. 132,000 likes. Let's tap on the screen, get that to 135 because Jess came in and immediately taught a vegan fact. Very proud of you. Hey, Jess, give me 1 sec, okay? So, Michelle,
Okay.
just in case I didn't really fully answer your question, I'm going to just summarize, okay? So, animals in the industry never die of old age. All of them are killed at a young age. It's very sad. If you're eating pig, if you're eating bacon, sausage, or ham, that's a 6-month-old baby pig. Every single animal in the grocery store was murdered at a young age. Chickens are killed at about 6 or 7 weeks old. It's very sad what happens. If you're eating burgers at McDonald's, those were mother cows, often from the dairy industry. They force them to get, hey, thank you for the decoration. That was really cute. Thanks, TikTok. All right, so anyways, I hope that you understand. I'm just going to go to the next super chat here. This one is from Apollo, and Apollo writes, you're kind of psychotic, not going to lie. What is psychotic about saving animals? Seems like you don't understand the definition of that word. Let's keep reading. Being vegan is a personal choice. You're right. So why would you choose to hurt animals if you can choose to be kind to them? Isn't it more psychotic to hurt the innocent? I mean, I'm here protecting dogs, and I'm also protecting pigs, and I'm also protecting chickens, and I'm also protecting cows. All right? So who's psychotic? The person protecting the animals, or maybe you, who's here paying $10 to try to convince people that it's okay to hurt them? I rest my case. All right. You ready to read a card?
Yeah.
All right. So your card is card number 12. Here you go.
Vegans don't like to go places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
Okay. What did you just read?
That vegans don't like to go to places where they use animals in the water to do tricks to, like, entertain people.
Yeah, because it's not right to steal from animals. In this case, they have stolen the animals from their home. They've stolen them from their families. They kidnapped them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not vegan. Thank you very much for reading. You did a very good job. And put that in the right side over here where my cards are. And if you have anything you'd like to share, you can do that now.
I actually have a question.
Okay.
How, like, there's 2 questions actually. Do you know, like, eyelashes? Fake eyelashes.
Sorry, can you repeat? Was that a question or were you not?
Yeah.
What did you say? What?
Do you know fake eyelashes that people wear?
Yeah, I know what they are. And sometimes they're made out of mink. Mm-hmm.
I've heard that sometimes they're made out of crow feathers.
Yeah, sometimes they're made out of mink or different animal fur, and so that's not okay. I don't like fake things in general, so it's not something that I would ever encourage somebody to buy. I think people should try to be as natural as possible. Let their hair be the natural color. You don't need to color your hair. You don't need to wear fancy jewelry and wigs and fake fingernails. You don't even need to get tattoos, you know? I think the problem is people spend too much time thinking about the way that they look.
Yeah. What about hair extensions? Like, and obviously you can get real hair.
But I don't know what the point is. Why would you spend so much time looking in the mirror when there's a world out there to learn about? There's a world out there to save. There's so much to read about in history. There's so much to learn about with all the nutrients in the foods. Like, it's endless amount of learning that is necessary and so fascinating. And yet people are going to go to and worry about and try to put hair extensions. It's so fucked up. I don't even understand it.
Yeah.
That's my response. Just one moment, please. I'm going to get a super chat over here. Jacob writes, genuine question. If humans were meant to be herbivores, why didn't we evolve multiple stomachs like other herbivores? Well, we don't need them. We can be vegan with just the one stomach that we have. And I'm proof of it. I've been vegan now for almost 10 years, and I don't eat any eggs. I don't drink cow's milk or eat cheese or meat. I can be 100% healthy, so why not do the same thing as I do? You know, we are absolutely meant to eat plants. Okay, thanks for being here though. It's a good question. Somebody else writes, when did you become vegan? I became vegan, I'll show you, I have it right here. Here's my card, you see that? I've been vegan since June 27th, 2016. So in June, it's going to be 10 years. Hopefully I'll live that long, all right? So thank you for your question. What else did you write? Do you cut people out of your life who aren't vegan? I've always wanted to stick to a vegan lifestyle. Well, I do not have friends who are not vegan. I will be polite to people in the street or when I meet them, but I will never ever be friends, like really close friends with somebody who's not vegan. How could I? How could I just be friends with somebody who I know hurts animals? Now, of course, if they don't know about it, they haven't really thought about it, then of course I'll be forgiving. Like I'll never be mean to a child or an older person or anyone who's never thought about it. But after I've asked them to watch the documentary called Dominion, and they understand what happens, if they continue to hurt animals, no, I'm not going to be friends with them. Not at all. Just like you wouldn't be friends with somebody if you knew that they ate cats or if they ate dogs, right? Whoa, thanks for all the little birds around me. That's so cute, TikTok. I never saw that one before. Who did that? Oh, I'm so busy enjoying it that I didn't see your face. Sorry. I'm just going to go to another super chat here. This is at 20. Thank you very much to Ari who writes, I'm a cardiologist here in Brazil, and I recommend a vegan diet for my patients. Awesome. I am vegan myself, and I got into veganism through Jainism. You did? I'd like to talk to you. I would really like to talk to you about Jainism then. Can you please write to me? You can find my my email address on my YouTube channel in the description there, okay? My email address is called It's That Vegan Teacher, Miss Katie. Hey, thank you for all the little birds. I would like to hear from you. I would really like to talk to you on the phone if you're a cardiologist from Brazil, because that sounds very interesting. I don't know if you know, but I'm also a registered nurse, and I'd love to hear your experiences about Jainism, all right? I'd give you my phone number right now, but I can't do that because a bunch of mean people will call me. But that's really great. Thank you, Ari. I'm going to write your name down here. Ari, what's your last name? Viana. From Brazil. Maybe if you contact me and you write that, I'll remember, okay? I hope to hear from you. You can reach me again. It's that my email is It's That Vegan Teacher, Miss Katie, KADIE @gmail.com. Okay, next one. Somebody writes here. Ashes writes, what type of foods are your most favorite to eat as a vegan? I like to eat all foods. I love to eat a healthy breakfast of oatmeal with chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts. A bunch of fruit in there, cinnamon. I put on top some cranberries or some blueberries, mashed up banana. At lunch, I will have a sweet potato soup with broccoli in it and tofu. You know, I just like everything. Thanks so much for being patient, Jess. I really appreciate you still being here.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to say? I can't even remember. Did you already read a card, right?
Yeah.
All right. So would you like to ask a question or say something that's helpful?
I can't think of any other questions that I wanted to ask.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming here. Look at that. You got us up to 150,000 clicks. Keep on tapping on the screen, everyone. Thank you for being here, Jess.
Okay.
Bye for now. All right, that's very interesting. I got a super chat over here. A person writes here over on YouTube from Jacob. Herbivores need multiple stomachs to ferment cellulose. Well, I only have one stomach and I'm all right. Humans lack this system. Therefore, our digestion can't optimize for plant-only diet. That's absolutely wrong. Because how do you explain the fact that I'm healthy and alive and that there are vegans in the Olympics? How do you explain all of this? You see, this is not true, Jacob. I want you to go and Google vegan athletes and follow some of them. And also follow Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine on YouTube. I'll repeat it. Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, right? A bunch of doctors who are all vegan and they can help you and tell you the truth, right? Being vegan is very helpful. You just gotta eat a wide variety of healthy foods, okay? Okay, so TikTok, anything else? Do we still have a couple of more cards? Oh, you know what though, guys? I just realized that we've gone over time in our class today. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much for being as kind and as vegan as possible. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, yeah? All right? Okay, everybody, if you haven't subscribed yet, it's your last chance. Over here, if you have one more super chat, if there's a specific thing you want to ask me, you can do so. And over here on TikTok as well, I'm just going to read. Okay, Penjen, thanks for following me. Michael, can I please join? Oh, Michael, I'm just about to end the live stream soon, but thank you for being here, and make sure you come back tomorrow. Okay, sometimes I do 2 live streams a day. Like over here, I'm in Montreal, so I might do around lunchtime, and then I do one just before bed. Okay, because I try to reach different people in different parts of the world. Just do a quick check here and make sure if I got everybody. 1 second. I think I got everybody here. I'm not sure. You asked me already what kind of foods I like, and I like all different vegan foods. All right, and over here, over on, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. A bunch of you want to talk to me. I know. Hi, Lex. Okay, guys, if you subscribe right now, I'm going to read your names out loud, okay? Hold on. All right, get ready. I'm going to pay attention to you on TikTok, okay? Because I want to thank you. If you follow right now, I'm going to read your names, okay? JH, thanks for following. Shells, thanks. Rose, thanks. Nash just joined. Thanks, Nash. Thank you for following me. Nettie and TSW on TikTok. Riley, thanks. Angela, thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Michael, you waited all day. I'm sorry, Michael. Come back tomorrow, okay? There's just one of me, you know? And there's just so many of you. Thank you, Fufu, for following me. I saw that. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Edmund. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Linda and Victoria. Thank you, Ali, for following me. Jenny, thank you, all of you guys, okay? Really appreciate you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, and just make sure that I got everybody here over on my YouTube channel. Any last super chats? Okay, yeah, I got the cardiologist. I see that there. Okay, thanks, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Good night. Here from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a great vegan day and a great vegan evening. Bye for now, YouTube.